A convicted murderer is set to be released from prison 3 years early.
Now, this comes after a split vote in favor of commutation by the State Board of Pardons, made possible by a 2023 law change. Chief Political Reporter Tom Hauser is here to explain why today's vote is one reason many Republicans oppose that law change. Tom?
Yeah, Kevin, having a murder sentence commuted is rare in Minnesota, but likely to become more common under that change in state law in 2023. Today, the State Board of Pardons voted to approve an early release for a convicted murderer, despite a no vote by the Chief Justice of the Minnesota Supreme Court.
Chief Justice Hudson votes no. Attorney General Ellison?
Aye.
And I, Governor Walz, vote to grant the commutation. Mr. Pippett, your commutation has been granted.
After a nearly 90-minute hearing, the State Board of Pardons agreed to shorten a convicted murderer's sentence by 3 years. 63-year-old Brian Pippett told the board he did not murder 84-year-old Evelyn Malin at the dollar store she owned in Aitkin County in 1998.
I would like to make it perfectly clear that I am innocent and I have no knowledge of this crime other than what was provided to me during the investigation.
The Board of Pardons' action comes after a lengthy investigation by the Conviction Review Unit in the Attorney General's office. It found, quote, a series of problems which resulted in his wrongful conviction, including issues with evidence and witnesses recanting testimony implicating Pippett.
Human beings design criminal justice systems, and human beings sometimes make mistakes.
But Supreme Court Chief Justice Natalie Hudson wasn't convinced with questions about recanted testimony.
The recantation has not been vetted in any substantive way.
I would probably rely on the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court to understand these issues more than the governor and the attorney general.
Republican Senator Michael Kroon says he voted against changing the law, requiring only 2 votes instead of a unanimous vote of 3.
My view is that we should have stayed that way, particularly when we're talking about high-level violent crimes like murders.
And the senator says he'd like to see a compromise in the legislature on that law to at least require unanimous votes in murder cases, but that is not the case right now. Meanwhile, attorneys for Pippett say they will continue to try to make the case for his innocence and a full exoneration by the Board of Pardons. We'll be tracking what happens with this case. Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness News.